Alright, guys, I have a confession. I may have not been entirely honest with the title, since I've been working on this game for a while, but that means that I have a lot of content to show you. So I'm going to split this into two separate devlogs in chapters, where I'll go over the content I already made. So, what's the most important part of a zombie game? Well, zombies. Duh. Anyway, I've been working really hard to make zombies in my game good. That means I have to focus on maintaining all the zombie features from Dying Light 1 while implementing improvements and avoiding the mistakes of Dying Light 2. So, how exactly do we achieve this? Well, for the movement of my zombies, I decided to go with something simple. No complicated pathfinding or anything, since that can really impact performance. I just programmed the zombie to walk towards the nearest player until it's too close. Then, of course, is the most important part, physics. I didn't want to do anything too crazy, but I did try my best to make it interesting. So I added a lot of triggers for the ragdoll, and a ton of ways to interact with them. For example, the zombies ragdoll when they fall a large distance, and most attacks from the player can also trigger a ragdoll. Now, obviously, one of the main selling points of Dying Light is that it's a parkour zombie game. So, of course, I had to include the parkour, which is mainly in between the movement of Dying Light 1 and Dying Light 2. So, it includes a lot of stuff. I mean, it still needs polishing, but so far it has the ledge grab, slide, monkey bars, vaulting, and wall running, and many more features. In fact, I've gone and created a small obstacle course to showcase its current state. As you can see, the parkour is still very rough around the edges, but I think it has a lot of potential, and I'm researching other parkour games on and off of Roblox, so hopefully I can make a fun movement system. Now, for the last of the three main features, I did my best to create a realistic day and night cycle. Now, when creating a good cycle, there's a lot of features you would need to work on. There's, of course, lighting, maybe a lunar cycle, and of course, since it's a horror game, I have to make it creepy. For the lunar cycle, I think it was pretty simple. I just kind of made some textures in Photoshop and I coded it to increase a number every in-game morning, which represents the stage of the cycle. So there's about 8 of them, and that works really well. Now for the lighting, it's kind of just the perfect blending of a good skybox, atmospheric density, sun rays, and a few other features. But I think I managed to make some really nice views. Alright, calm down. I know that a big criticism for Dying Light 1 and 2 was how humans were a big focus, and obviously I'm gonna have to make humans a part of the game, but in general, most of the gameplay will be zombies. When making human enemies, I really struggled. I couldn't figure out where to begin, and I had some pretty damn ambitious ideas. Making them react realistically was pretty difficult, but eventually I just decided to program the humans to chase the player similar to the zombies. However, I did implement more reactions with the environment. First of all, I had to program the humans to jump over obstacles, which was actually pretty simple. So that wasn't really the issue here. My main problem was trying to stop the enemies from falling off of edges. Like, it seems simple, but it took me hours. Eventually, after doing some random vector match stuff, I figured it out, and now the enemy doesn't fall off of ledges and does chase the player properly. Soundtracks. Everybody loves them, and personally, I feel like it can really impact my game. Dying Light 2 features a unique system which implements sound design dynamically with movement, which invokes a feeling that there's a whole crew of people composing a song as you go, which is just awesome. I mean, I want my game to be energetic and invoke a certain feel, so I tried working on my own original songs. And they're actually already posted on my channel, so feel free to check those out once you're done with the video. But in case you don't feel like it, here's some snippets. Hopefully, I captured the feeling I want to invoke. However, I am open to feedback. So if you have a specific genre I should check out, then yeah, I'd love to give it a listen. That summarizes most of the features I added to the game, and I plan on making a second part to this video, which will cover weapons, prop design, the gore system, and the actual game design behind everything. You can also expect clips to be released between videos every now and then, so if you want to support my game, maybe consider joining the Discord for it, and subscribing, as it would mean a lot to me.